Morning guys, so I've been told to rest, so you're going to see a different side of me today. I'm actually in normal clothes and put some makeup on. I'm going to go through a few different stuff of what I normally do on a rest day, and obviously we're in lockdown again, so it's not a typical day, but I've got like online posing clients. I'll talk more about my supplements and you'll see a full day of eating today. So I hope you enjoy. Right, so I've got, on a morning I have 50 grams of berries, 50 grams of oats and 20 grams of whey, so this is my favourite flavour, JP salted caramel. I am a bit fussy with my oats and I only like baked oats, so I mix my protein in with my porridge and then put it in the oven for 15 minutes to make it baked, because for me it tastes a lot nicer. Obviously we're in lockdown, I can't do one-to-one PT, so quite a few of my clients are starting to do virtual. It is a little bit different and really weird, but we've just tried to give our clients equipment out so that they can still train decent enough at home. So I am going to do a video call now with Katie. You've seen her before, she's pregnant and she's ready to pop in May, so I'm just taking her through sessions, making sure that her heart rate don't get too high because being pregnant, but it's just what we've got to do now, I suppose. Morning!
Hello.
You alright?
Alright,
Yeah. I've got a surprise for you.
What?
1, 2, 3. Hi!
Hi, Mum.
Oh, why do you pre-warm me not do me head?
5 left, make sure you get your bum nice and low. 5 left, Katie. You're gonna then go into lunges afterwards, just body weighted. Just check your heart rate before you do that though for me. 3 left. So first meal is porridge and berries with protein. I'm just having it while I'm doing Katie because I can now, I'm doing virtual PT. So I've had a few questions about what supplements I take, so I need to redo my tablet box. So I'll get my supplements out and show you what I have. I have magnesium, vitamin D3 and K2 because I'm not getting any sunlight, and vitamin K helps with your calcium intake. Vitamin B helps with energy, so I take this as well. Cod liver oil. I take the Halocon before training and before I go to sleep, but I don't put that in here, I just take it on a night. And then obviously with me having epilepsy, I have to take my medication. So I'm on 3,000 milligram of medication for my epilepsy. It's started to iron itself out now. It took quite a few years for it to get right. You have to do loads of different tests and loads of different trials on what type of medication works for you and how high your medication needs to go. I also take amitriptyline because I've got occipital nerve damage in my head, so I'm waiting on COVID to end so I can get a nerve block to help that, because I get migraines. I have migraines all the time. Every single day I've got a migraine. I've got one now, I always have it, and they just take the pain off it on a night, but I can't obviously take them through the day because I'll be fast asleep. Apart from that, I don't take much supplements because I try and get it all from my food, but they're the main ones that I use. So the dog hates walking. So we got a dog because we wanted to walk, and we got one that don't like to walk. Come on! So in rain or shine we have to do a step. I've only got 12,000 though to do. That's been dropped a lot, and obviously resting, I need to not do as many, so I just try and do as much as I can because I do run about the house a lot because I can't sit still. Is that his car?
Keep him there.
When you're pushing your bum back towards the back pose, I want you to lift your upper chest up a little bit more and flare them lats out a little bit more. You're just shortening yourself off at the top. Apart from that, when you turn back round to the front in your side transition, always keep your hip up, but it's completely so much better than before. You've obviously been practicing, so keep this up and keep sending me videos, please. So I do online posing. I'm affiliated with the Two Bros for the official posing coaches for the Two Bros. So I've had quite a few people doing online posing. Obviously we can't do one-to-one because we're locked down. So I make sure that once they buy a pack or anything like that, that they send me videos all the time, so I know that they're constantly practicing, because I know that from personal experience, the more practice you do, the better it is that you'll be. And quite a few of them are just progressing so well, especially over online, which me personally, I find it hard to teach online because I like to move people into the right positions, so it's making me think more as well, which I suppose is a good thing. This actually must be my favourite meal of today. So I'm on rest day food, this is our rest day food. 100 grams of chicken, salad and peppers, and then a tortilla wrap. So Adam makes it because I'd kill myself if I made food. So I do online posing as well as one-to-one, but obviously we can't do it at the minute. The girl who I'm going to do online posing is called Becca next. She's one of my clients, and I do posing within my online coaching package. And then I've got another girl who's wanting to compete at the Two Bros events later on this year, and she's at 1 o'clock, so just gonna film Becca now and we'll get started with her. Right, we'll go through the full thing for me. Right. So we'll start from the front pose. Flare them lats out a little bit more. There we go. Bring the hands lower. Push your bum back for me. That's it, better, perfect. Keep going. So from here, twist round and straight in. So your hips go straight up because you're just dropping it off a little bit, that's all. Higher if you can, there we go. Twist your front more to me. Perfect, keep going. So with your eye walk, with amateur you only get about 30 seconds-ish. Okay, so you need to hit the best poses that are going to do for you. So what I want you to do is hit your front pose here, and then just go from the front there. So what you're doing is you're twisting your hips to the front and just lifting that front knee up. You're only going to be there for a split second. There, perfect, like that. From there, you're just going to walk, just do a couple of steps forward, and then hit the front pose again, and then hit your front pose.
Right, doing this, yeah?
Yep, perfect. Then you're going to go all the way around like you would do in your comparisons. So your foot up, twist round, hit your side pose, and then front and out. And then you sign off. So you always sign off with the back hand. So your arm up, and then flick this leg up and walk off. It would help if I turn the scales on, wouldn't it? Next meal, so this is meal 3. I have 250 grams of fat-free yogurt and 25 grams of protein. Something Adam didn't have to cook.
Okay, and we move my hand out. When you still contract that lat and those back posterior muscles, push up at the same time. Push down that arm, push up there. Good, back out, push the leg. Right, ready. We're going to go and just on this side first. So, follow across me. Just drop it. Oh. Just okay.
Yep. So I'm at Gooseland Clinics, which is Tom's clinic. I've started coming here from Cuba, told me to basically, because I'm out of line really everywhere, but I'm sure Tom can explain that a little bit more detail than I can. And he's been sorting out my main problem was starting at the jaw, and is making me more realigned everywhere, because I struggle, as I've said before, to try and flare my lats out. So eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to pose a little bit better, which will help me when I'm on stage. Tom.
So the idea working with Jade isn't that we're just getting joints moving and it's not really putting anything back in place or creating posture. What we're actually doing is working with Jade to get her brain and body communicating as well as it can be. So when Cuba passed you over and doing the test, it was because you couldn't fire the lats properly or flare. And when we actually examine, it's not the issue that there's a weakness there, it's that the brain and the body isn't quite communicating correctly, and that's actually meaning that you can't control those muscles as well. So how many weeks are we in now? About 4 weeks?
4 weeks, yeah.
And the way that your body's able to contract and move and hold strength is completely different. And it's not that you've got like stronger or developed muscle in 4 weeks, it's the fact that your body's just utilising itself a lot better. With the jaw, different areas have different amounts of nerves in them, and some take dominance. So if I've got a really sensitive area here that's been overlooked, it can then shut down other areas. So when we're going through tests, we're looking at different tests or different areas to try and work out if anything was blocking that. And we've just about cleared this now, and now we're moving on to say some of the back areas and some of the other bits that might be helping you move a bit better.
So this is meal 4. I've got 100 grams of green veg, so I like edamame beans and green beans, and then 100 grams of potatoes and 100 grams of chicken. And then I've just cooked them all in air fryer, boiled these so it digests a lot easier for me. But if you haven't got an air fryer, you need to invest in one because it's perfect for me because I don't burn it, so I had to cook this myself. Hungry. So I normally try and get about 12,000 steps I'm on at the minute. My cardio's been taken off me, obviously we've been on rest. So I'm just getting my steps up because it's been a busy day with virtual clients and posing clients. So I'm just finishing it off. Hit class soon, so you'll see a bit of that. You'll see me absolutely dying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press ups. Don't stop, guys. Keep it going. Keep going, guys. Keep yourself. Straight down. Come on. Make sure those bums are down. I don't want to see any bums in the air. Side squats, wipers, and star jumps. Are we all ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Side squats, down, together.
20 to go now. Keep going, we'll count it down. Don't give me last 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Is everyone still alive? Barely. Let's just stretch off for me, guys, if you can. Stand up nice and tall and bring one foot together. You might need to hold onto a wall. Switch legs. Then give yourselves a massive round of applause. Thank you for taking part. Well done. Thanks. Bye. Thank you, guys. So we're doing, obviously I look like a big sweaty mess. We're doing HIIT classes on a Tuesday, Saturday and Sunday at the minute during lockdown, just to help a few of us clients and if just a few people that we've got from Instagram as well that want to do HIIT. They can book it on our HQ website. The classes are £4 and it's just basically 30 minutes of killing yourself off HIIT. So I had to take part as well because I was trying to make sure that everyone's doing it right, but as you could see maybe I'm making sure that everyone does do it right so I don't take part in the whole thing. But I'm just something different to do and something to give back during lockdown. My last 2 meals are steak and chips. So I get 100 grams of steak, 200 grams of chips, and then I get the same as I got for my breakfast, so 50 grams of oats and 20 grams of protein. I hope you've enjoyed today, seen a different side to me, even though I've ended up being sweaty anyway. I hope you enjoyed a little bit about myself and what I'm up to on a normal day, and hopefully we can do another one before lockdown ends. If you want to know anything or ask me any questions, add me on Instagram or leave me a comment on the YouTube channel.